Well, the U.S. women's national team is out, but love is still prevailing.
Very true. And, what's better than winning the World Cup? Winning at love.
I was going to say winning at love. Yes.
I have to find some positives.
True. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I don't know.
And so that's kind of what we're talking about. And as you see from the title, we're going to talk about a Sam and Kristie update, because we talked about it yesterday. We talked about who was still in, what couples were still in, and what couples are out. And U.S. Women's National Team is out, so that means Kristie is out. Australia home team is still in, and who made an appearance at the Matildas game, technically yesterday against Denmark?
Kristie Mewis.
She was in the stands. I'm thinking less than 24 hours, within 24 hours of her team losing. So she hopped on a plane from Melbourne to go support Sam. Not only that, Sam actually returned and she played in this game. We're going to make a separate video about the England-Nigeria game, just because we thought it would be more concise if we did this video, then put that video out right after this one. But Australia versus Denmark, going into the match, I thought Denmark was gonna have a good chance. I was talking to someone in DMs, and we're like, Denmark was gonna pull it out, because they're a great team. In the first 10 minutes, it was going pretty well for Denmark, and then they kind of just got outplayed.
Yeah.
Caitlin Ford scored. Awesome. She was the player of the match.
She looked great out there.
Haley Rasso, she scored as well. It was a pretty good match for Australia. It wasn't like the England-Nigeria game, which we're going to talk about. I mean, that was a nail biter. But this game,
wild.
Yeah, this game was, pretty much, Matildas were pretty much in control. And, I feel bad. I guess that's another storyline. One other couple has departed us, which is Magda and Pernelle. And because Magda went through for the Swedish team, and then Pernelle got eliminated. So
I wonder if Pernelle can stay and
that's
watch.
A question.
Just like Kristie.
Yeah.
Because, wags.
Yeah, I don't know, because I read one thing. I do not know if this is true. I read that the women's national team, after they play in the World Cup, the CBA states that you get a 2-week break. So that doesn't mean that means you don't have to report back to your club team. You have the time off.
Yeah, vacation or whatever.
I believe that's what I read. If that is not true, someone correct me. But that means Kristie could stay until the end of the World Cup, which is the 20th, if Matildas make it to the end.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
And I also said, okay, well, obviously the people who go back to the States immediately, they get on the plane. But then maybe if you decide to stay, maybe you're allowed to stay. You just have to pay for your own return flight. Maybe
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't actually know how it works, but I do know that it looks like Kristie is staying or has stayed. And this is not the bright side. But if the U.S. women's team would have won, there's no way Kristie could have gone to this match.
That's true. That's a bright side.
Is that a positive? For love it is, I suppose.
Yeah, it works out for her, for them.
Exactly. And then so in the match, I mean, obviously, the Australian team was playing pretty well. Denmark never. At the end, commentators said, Denmark didn't really bring much to the match, and they were outplayed. So sad to see that. But we did see Sam Kerr returned. And
the crowd went wild.
It went wild. And
they love her.
When you saw the feed, she was kind of taking off her shirt to put her jersey on, and like the crowd.
She's got some abs.
She is like,
we already knew that.
Yeah, obviously we know she's built, but she looked like she's been training extra hard, because her body looked so fit.
Yeah, and she was ready to take care of business.
Yes, and when the crowd saw her get ready, I mean, that I even heard the commentator say the roar of the crowd was like they almost couldn't hear themselves. And
also
like
a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah. What the heck? Because obviously we've talked about this. We know how famous Sam Kerr is in our heads, but for actual Australians, I don't think we comprehend how famous she is. I mean, she's even more famous in Australia, almost than like an Alex Morgan is.
I was just thinking that.
Because I would say the most famous footballer is Alex Morgan. But if you go up to a random American, a lot of people could not tell you a player on the women's national team. Like they would be like, even Alex Morgan. I think some would say, but a lot of people couldn't even name you Alex Morgan.
Jerks.
But I think in Australia, from what I can put together, Sam Kerr is like a household name. Oh,
superstar.
Like Serena Williams. Everyone knows Serena Williams.
She's the Serena Williams.
Or, I don't know, LeBron James. Everyone knows LeBron James. I think
Who?
Oh.
I don't know that
person. So it seems like she's that famous in Australia, which is very cool. But Sam Kerr came in, the crowd went wild. She came in the 80th minute. So she came in the 80th minute. And that was after kind of like 5 minutes of, was she going to come in?
Yeah.
Because what we found out last game, what she talked about at the end of the game, last game against Canada, she actually revealed that she was actually ready. She could have come off because, like we said, like we've been talking about, we don't actually know the severity of her injury. It's been pretty quiet exactly what's happening. And it's like, I thought there was a possibility she maybe wouldn't even play for longer, but she ended up playing because we just really didn't know if she was going to play. And I kept hearing the commentators say coming back from a muscle injury is actually one of the hardest injuries to come back to.
Really?
A muscle injury, and it just makes you a bit nervous to be out there.
Yeah.
And she definitely looked rusty. There was a pass where she kind of made to no one. It looked like she did not intend the ball to go that way.
Yeah.
And then there was another part where she fell right in the box. She was backing up a couple feet, and it looked like she lost her footing. It actually looked like she slipped on the grass. But I mean, that kind of, your heart skips a beat because everyone in the crowd went silent, like, you just don't know. Yes, it was cheers. She looked like she was okay, but obviously taking the 3 weeks to recover, you just don't know. And so, but she was back, and they ended up winning. But I mean, I don't know if there's any video of this, but as soon as they were done winning, they hugged each other, they hugged the teammates. Who did Sam go right up to the crowd to see and have a kiss with?
Her mom.
What? Maybe her mom.
Oh, okay. Kristie.
But
Kristie
also Kristie. Sam Kerr received a hug from her girlfriend Kristie Mewis after a Matildas win. And super cute. Kristie was right there and to give her a hug. And obviously Kristie's gutted about her team losing. I'm sure feels pretty good about making the PK, but still is completely gutted about losing.
Yeah, but I bet she's excited that Sam's still in the competition and still has a chance at winning.
Exactly. She can support her partner like that.
Well, at least she doesn't have to root against her.
Yeah.
Now she can root for her.
Right.
Because the U.S. is out.
Because also part of the storyline of the Sweden game, two of Sam Kerr's teammates, maybe more, but two of the most prominent ones, the goalie plays for Chelsea. She's the Chelsea goalie, and also Magda. So, but people, I don't know, I saw this kind of around after the Sweden won. Sam actually commented on the Swedish's goalies, her Instagram, and said something, I think it was like an inside joke. The person who just beat your girlfriend's team, is your friend, but also is someone who just beat your girlfriend's team. So it's hard.
An enemy. I'm just kidding.
Like, who do you root for? Do you root for your Chelsea teammates or are very good friends of yours? Or do you root for your partner?
You root for girlfriend first and then teammates second. Jeez.
Yeah.
Know your allegiance.
But it's nice because I wonder if Kristie going to be at all the games for the Matildas. Because that would be actually kind of nice. And can she stay?
I hope so, because I would love to see that.
Me too.
Love to see all the moments.
It didn't work out for the
U.S.
But Kristie still has love. And, what's better than that? Winning, some would say winning.
Well, now it's like, now that she's not focused solely on, winning the World Cup, now she can focus on, Sam winning the World Cup or whatever.
Exactly. And obviously she wishes it was her, but...
Yeah, it's like, obviously you wish it was you want, still in the World Cup.
Right.
But it's like so much pressure is like off their shoulders. But I know they would want still all that pressure just to be in the World Cup. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Australia now takes on France. France just beat Morocco, and so France on August 12th. So we'll see a Kristie watch in the stands too, because I'm sure she spent the last 24 hours crying with her and her teammates. I'm guessing, a lot of people left comments just saying now they got to get rid of Vlatko. It's rebuilding, and we're not going to talk about this video, but Tobin kind of went off and said this isn't the women's national team that she knows. Who is rooting for Australia Saturday, August 12th? Like I said, we're going to do a video about the England and Nigeria game, because that game, Sara and I just got done watching it. Wild, 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 wild. So what does everyone think? Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a good night. Bye.